Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome to part 2 of my Season 1 Scrolls playthrough. I hope you're all very good. I've been doing a lot of work in the last day or two with this. I've been doing tons of the trials. So you can see now I've made my way to we're almost onto the hard ones now, which is pretty good. And I got so stuck on the feeling fragile, it was ridiculous. Sounds really easy. Every totem has, or every idol has 1 health. Geez, when you play against the AI on this one, they have one of the growth teams that just has absolutely tons of instant hit ones. Like they've got the instant hit ability on them, and it just absolutely just decimates you. But I managed to get through it, luckily, after many times. Unfortunately, it has kind of ruined my profile a little bit. Games played, 36 games, won 24. Literally 6 of those were lost on that trial, and twice I surrendered because I just there was no light at the end of the tunnel, so I gave up. Now we've got a load more cards. I've been working on my deck, so my deck's looking a little bit different now. Let's have a look. Let's load my deck up and we'll have a look. So some of the new cards that I've added in and changed around a little bit. I've added more of the Thunder Surges. They actually help quite a bit. The Volatile Dispersal is always very good, and obviously we showed that off in the last one. I've added some more Copper Automatons because they help quite a bit, and I've got 2 of the Charge Calls as well. I don't know if you see these guys, but these are wicked because every second turn, or every second turn, they do 1 damage to a random target. Now when you're playing early game and you get a lot of the enemies that have attacks with like 1 health and that sort of stuff, these work quite well, and if you can tuck them away somewhere, then it's not too bad. They've got free hit points, which is good. The other things that I've added are this guy. So a target creature deals damage equal to its countdown to all adjacent units. Its countdown is then increased by 1. So that's a pretty good one. Bit expensive, but good. I haven't really used it too much yet. It's quite a new card. The Blast Strike is a very good one. So every time enchanted creature deals damage to a unit, it also deals 1 damage to every unit adjacent to that unit. So that's a pretty good one. I like that one a lot. Except for that, there hasn't been too many changes. We've got this guy down here, the, is it Machination Mindset? Enchanted melee creature becomes relentless, its attack is increased by 1. So that's a pretty good enchantment, actually. I like the idea of becoming relentless, especially if you throw it onto one of the hard hitters. I haven't actually tried it with any of the ranged, so I don't know if it works with ranged. It might do. I don't know. I've never tried it, so I guess we'll find out. But today is the day we're going to do our first ranked game. So I've done a few quick matches in regular. I think we'll try a ranked one and see how it goes. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. But it's always it's something new, isn't it? And we can start getting on the ranked matches. For you guys that ever want to play with me, I spend a lot of time on here. I'm always going to try and be in General 10. So if you go in General 10, 9 times out of 10 I'll be down the bottom just because it's in alphabetical order. WTF Geeks. If you want to trade with me, play with me, go for it. Do whatever you want to do. As long as I'm not doing something else, I'll happily beat you. Alright, let's jump into a ranked game and see how it goes. I'm going to use my Season 1 deck. We've got a match, and let's join and see if we can prevail this one time. Maybe. Alrighty. Let's be nice and say good luck. Now, so the first thing we want to do is I want to get rid of some of my cards. I'm going to instantly get rid of a Thunder Surge because I don't want this guy, and we don't want the plating at the minute. There we go. Being nice, being a nice person. The Caginator. All right, we'll call that a go. I'm going to try not to spend too much time fiddling with my cards and talking about it because I'm pretty sure they would get very annoyed. You are on a 90-second timer this time compared to the trials where you have unlimited time. So they are... Well, oh, they're just sacrificing cards at the minute. That's all right. So let's carry on sacrificing cards. We'll get rid of this guy for the time being. Yeah. And we'll call that a turn. See what they're going to bring out. I have a slight strategy on how I want to win this game, but we'll see if it works. It's always a bit of a random one. Alright, so they played an Obelisk. Does no damage and just has 5 HP. That's not too bad. So let's throw down. We want to throw down something that's going to last a little bit. It's a bit of a hard hitter to start the game off, so I think I'm going to sell this guy. And we're going to throw down our first creature. Yeah. I see what they've got, because if they have any type of instant hits, then they're probably going to use it on this guy, so yeah. Now, as I thought, they're going to try heavily to defend their mid tower. As I said in the last one, you want to try and hold on to your mid tower as much as you can. It does become a bit of a ball ache if you lose that. Taking it down. So they've currently got 5 cards. They've got a bit of a card advantage on me. It's not too bad. They're still sacrificing for resources. Let's see what she plays. Alright, so she's decided she's going to go top. Now this person has 3-3, 4-2. A bit more HP than me, but that's not the end of the world. I think I might let them attack the top, just to see how they do. Yeah. I think we'll go with that. I am going to... Should I split or put down a charge coil? We'll see how this works out. Or I could just make their life a misery. They hit for free. But they're not going to attack just yet. So let's throw down a charge coil. See what they do about that. Because they're going to start taking every other turn 1 point of damage per random unit now. So that could become very annoying. Once I have 2 of these in play, that's dependent on them not obviously destroying it. Sometimes they can be a bit of a nightmare for the enemy team, so let's see how that goes. I think on the next turn I will place my useless contraption, because that is going to be, one of these lanes is going to go, and I'd rather it not be this one, so I might play it here. It looks like they're probably going to go for my top 3, and I'm going to go for the bottom 3. Yeah. Now they're playing some pretty hard hitters. So I am going to... Could bring out a gun automaton. Or another scatter gunner. Like I say, I'm quite happy to take some damage on these lanes, so I think it might be worth playing one of my hands. So let's get rid of my Gravelock Outcast. And we will play another Scattergunner. Yeah, I want him to start attacking this. I want this out the way. I want this middle. I want this mid lane. Badly. And we've actually still got a bit left. So let's go ahead. Just to neglect a tiny bit of damage from them, we will throw down a... Because I want to try and protect here. So I can either protect there, but either way he can move that and attack one of those. So whatever I do really isn't going to make much of a difference. But he wants to hold that mid. So if I throw down a structure for the mid, it might make their life that little bit harder. See what they do about that. What abilities these got? Relentless, relentless. Huh, I do not like relentless, but alright, that's fair enough. She can attack those ones if she likes. So, what are we going to do? Well, if they attack here, they're not going to kill that, so that's not too bad, unless they buff it. So there's no need to use my plating. So I think we're going to sell the plating. Or split for cards, I'm not too sure. I do like the Hellspit Immortals because they're pretty handy. So I could play one of those guys down. That can look after this guy, who can slowly start wearing away at those. That's only 3. Yeah. I think we'll do that. So I'm going to sell you. I'm going to play you. I could play that one as well, but it's going to leave me very short-handed. It's a bit of a risk. But it might pay off. Yeah. Alright. This could be a very bad idea. Let's see what they do. How are they getting these buffs? Let me read this one. All other creatures you control on the same row as a Ducal infantryman gain +1 attack. Ah, right, so that's what's doing it. Okay. So we're going to attack next with this guy. We're going to do this amount of damage. We're going to do 4 into this guy. So we're actually going to take this one out. I can deal 2 points of instant damage if I choose to do so. What do you do? When Royal Vanguard countdown becomes 0, adjacent units gain +2 attack until the end of the turn. So it would be good for me to take him out as soon as possible, but I do want to split my cards. We can do an instant free damage to one of these guys, which seems like probably a good idea. So they are going to almost take this one down, but that's not too much of a problem. Let's get rid of one of these guys. Could play a Gravelock Raider. Yeah, why not? So they only currently have 1 card or 2 cards, so they are pretty low on the card ratio, just like I am. I have 1, so I'm not doing too great, but we've definitely got a good bit of map presence, which is quite nice. Now these 2 are going to hit next, which is going to be a grand total of 5. When he hits 0, they're going to do even more damage, or both of these are going to do more damage, so he's definitely trying to focus this one down. Let's see what they do. Oh, so he's playing the big cards now. When Honourable Generals countdown from 0, all adjacent units have their countdown. What does that have? Their countdown reduced by 2. Yeah. So I really need to start getting some of the big guns out. So this guy's going to attack on here for 10. I would quite like to start getting some real kind of firepower along here. So I think what I'm going to do, because these guys hit really hard. 3, 4, yeah, really hard. So let's move him along. Sell him. We'll bring out one of these guys, because these are big bad guys. And we'll take the 2 on this one, so it's not going to be too bad. Plus we'll have 1 fire off from there. See what they do. I currently have the presence over the mid. So really, in all retrospects, I'm actually doing alright. Because they only control 2 lanes at the minute, whereas I have presence on 3 lanes. So let's see how this works out. So they're starting to get a lot of buffs now, which is a bit worrying. So this guy's going to attack here for 4. I would quite like to not waste my Goblin's attack. But I feel that if I play this guy over here, he's going to jump. Well, he actually only does 2 damage, doesn't he? So it's not really the end of the world. Unless he brings this one across and attacks there, which is really his choice. I'm going to split my catapult. This guy's going to do 4, 1. I could neglect the tower, but there's not really much point in doing that, to be honest. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you across. I'm going to move... Yeah, I'll move you to there. The goblin can still attack, I guess. Yeah, goblin can go there. Then you can come out, and we'll call that a turn. So they're going for my big bad guy. And they're actually going to take him. Alright, so we're going to do 5 damage. So we can take this guy out, which is very good. Target with range or lobber will do an extra... Aha, right, so that's good. So we can attack twice with him, with that. And we could also place down a structure, but I don't think I really want to go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double him up. So he's now going to hit twice. And our destroyer, I am going to split, because we need to start getting some additional cards down, otherwise we are going to have a bit of an issue. Blast Strike, every time a champion creature deals damage to a unit, also deals damage to... Oh, that's good. Yep, do that. So that will kill him as well. Alright. Hey, there we go. So we're starting to look a little bit better now. Let's see what they do, because they can't attack now, so they can't kill him unless she has some sort of instant attack. Is that going to be it? Looks like it. Nah, Blessing of Haste. Fair enough. Gonna do that old one. Okay, right, so this guy, I could do with just letting him go, to be totally honest, and getting rid of this guy. These still have a couple of goes left, so I'm going to move you across. I'm going to put down this guy, because he does a buttload of damage when he attacks. I'm going to split you. I'm going to put Ember Bonds on you, so when you do attack, you're going to take an additional 2 damage before you attack. I'm going to move you for this turn. See how this goes. Boom! There we go. Alright, so we're doing very good now. Very good. Definite map presence. Now we just need to really start wearing down these two. Let's see if anything happens. So they're laying... does this actually do anything? All damage dealt to walking stone reduced by 1. Oh, fair enough. So we can actually start moving up a little bit, I think. They're going to start... they're going to start bringing out all of the blocks. As always. Alright, so this guy, I'm going to move him here. I want to get rid of this bloody thing that's in the way. Yeah, get rid of this. Why the hell not? I'm going to split this guy. Oh, we can throw another one down. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So that's all 3 of my big ass cannon automatons down. And that is going to be that turn. Hit it. Do it. Oh, very close. I think we got this in the bag. Unless they have a miracle, which can happen. You know, it could happen. But I think this could be our first ranked win. Let's see what they play. So they evidently have not very good scrolls at the minute, actually sacrificing for scrolls, so that's good. They can't think of what to play. A little bit of 1 damage. Is it really worth it? Surely you have better scrolls than that. Alright, so they're starting to play stuff. What we got? Spiky. When Dual Spearman is damaged in combat, deals 2 damage to attacking a unit. Alright. So, I could bring down all my cooldowns and just go beast mode if I wanted to. That's definitely an option. Because I can take that damage. I think we're going to do that. So I'm going to play you there. I'm going to move... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move you there. I'm going to move you there. We're going to play this. So now we're all in beast mode. I'm going to split you. Actually, no, I'm going to split my clock library because I don't really want that. And we'll call that a game. Actually, can we turn any of these around to do more damage? Yeah, we can. Just turn you around. There we go. So now we do 2. So that card there basically turns around the difference between the attack and the health values. So let's call that a turn. I think we're doing really good now. Alright, one more totem needs to go down. And we are winning, guys. She currently has 4 cards. 6 resources. And I think we've got this one in the bag. Let's see what they do. Has this guy still got... redesign, that's the one. And he's still got his blast strike on, so that's pretty good. Unfortunately now, because I played that though, all of my cooldowns have been reset, so she has got a couple of goes until I can really do anything. But this will give me time to change things around a little bit. So he's starting to play cards down the bottom. No worries. I think we can get around that by doing this. I think we're getting a little bit too cocky, bringing it up this side a bit too much. So I'm going to bring these guys down a little bit like that. So that way we're in a nice area. Yeah, we'll call that a game. Definitely want to defend my last idols as much as I can. Even though I think we've got this one, you never know, something could happen. So let's just be a little bit cautious at all times. There's nothing worse than getting cocky and then getting caught with your pants down. No way. What was that? So next attack is going to be decreased by 1. Okay. So I can get this person to do extra attacks if I actually wanted to. I think that's a good idea. So this person's going to double attack now. So that's pretty much going to get rid of these guys. That one is going to attack. These guys are going to attack. Are they all going to... Jeez, they're all going to attack. Actually, we could win the game here. I think we might have this in the bag. This guy can't attack, so I'll just move him here anyway. Actually, no, he is going to attack. Oh, fair enough. So we'll go for this turret here, and we should finish this guy off. If it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Ba-boom! There we go. GG. Always being the good guy. Oh, we even finished the last one off. Oh yeah. There we go. First ranked game in the bag. Has it really done much to my rating? Rating 93, rank 3066. For one game, that was actually pretty good. I think that was a good game. Let's have a look at some players who have no rank. So let's have a look at this profile here. Rank 4,500. 3066, so we're working our way up. Our rating is 93, so I guess that's alright. We got a good amount of gold out of that, 482, so let's buy some stuff from the store as always to finish the episode off. I haven't started dabbling in mixing packs yet. I will very soon. I think I've got my energy pack to a decent state now, so once we've done that, I'm probably going to start looking into growth, because I know growth has a really decent early game, whereas energy has a pretty bad early game but a great late game. Order is all really quite buffy, so let's buy some more scrolls and see what we get. End of Reason. Ooh, I've got this one. Sacrifice all units you control with a non-zero countdown. Okay. Each unit sacrificed this way deals 2 damage to opponent units on the same row. Wow. That is a pretty good card. When played correctly, that could be a game changer. Nice. So let's see what else we have. And another Bombard, that's not too bad. I actually quite like these cards. It's all units with ranged or lobber attack have their countdown decreased by 2. So that's pretty good. A lot of my energy attacks are ranged, which is pretty good with all the automatons. So when you've got all the cannon automatons out, and you use this one, especially when you have 3 on the field, you can do a hell of a lot of damage. So that's definitely a good card to have a couple in, but I'm pretty sure I have 2 of those already in my deck at the minute, if I remember correctly. Alright guys, so that is part 2. That was our first rank match. I can happily say we kicked ass. In the next one, we will do more ranked games from now onwards. It's all going to be ranked games from now onwards. In the meantime, I'll probably finish up the trials, and I think we might, after our second ranked game, start dabbling in mixing the decks up and see how it goes from there. There also was an update today, I believe, that gave all new players 2,000 gold at start. It also gave the original players who were already playing an additional 2,000 gold, so that is awesome. Getting 2,000 gold for doing nothing is great. So if you want to start playing Scrolls, now's a good time to do it, because you'll get yourself a 2,000 gold boost to get yourself going. Buy yourself some cards, hell, buy yourself some scroll packs. You can do whatever the hell you like with it. But I definitely encourage you to get on the Scrolls. Like I say, I will be in General 10 most of the time, so if you see me on there, definitely come and give me a game. It'll be fun. Hell knows, if it's someone that I know, or you talk to me, I'll record the thing and it can be a next episode. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode. Have a good one, and goodbye.